Oh, hello. My name is Sage Huckleberry, and I live to see wildlife in its natural habitat. I guess you could say I'm like the Lorax. I speak for the trees. As quoted by Anthony Douglas Williams, it's not whether animals will survive, it's whether man has the will to save them. It is our job as humanity to protect endangered species from things that threaten their survival, things like wildlife poachers and also habitat loss. You may be asking yourself, how is this issue related to our changing climate? Well, deforestation and land use changes are some of the causes of climate change, and not only do both of these things have a negative impact on our environment, but they also have a negative impact on the animals that live within these ecosystems that are being torn down or destroyed. By cutting down trees and altering land, habitats are being destroyed and animals are becoming extinct. There are many different endangered animal species around the world, but I chose 4 different animals to write cards about and to also share with you. Here are some facts about the uniqueness and importance of each of these animals. The elephant. Elephants are among the most intelligent animal species on the planet. Their minds are complex and capable of strong emotions. They also have a strong cultural significance to the Africans that share the land with these beautiful creatures, and this information was found in the article African Forest Elephant. Rhinos. Rhinos are one of the oldest groups of animals. They're basically living fossils. They're also an umbrella species, which means that many other animals within their ecosystems depend on them. If rhinos disappear, the negative effects that will occur within their ecosystems is immeasurable. And this was found in an article by the author of Titan's Safaris. Tiger. It is believed that a specific type of tiger species, the Sumatran tiger, has less than 500 remaining in the wild. A unique fact about its habitat is that the island of Sumatra in western Indonesia is the only place in the world where wild tigers, rhinos, orangutans, and elephants can all be found. And this is quoted by the author Tiger's World. Sea turtle. Sea turtles are needed in their ecosystems for many reasons. One reason is that they eat seagrass and algae, which helps to maintain the seagrass beds and also makes them more productive. The seagrass that is eaten by the turtles also gets quickly digested. It then becomes available as recycled nutrients to the various plants and animals that share an ecosystem with these turtles. And this information was found in the article, Are Sea Turtles Worth Saving? One argument that people have against saving endangered species is that it could cost us billions of dollars, so why is it worth doing? The answer, ecosystem services. There are various species of endangered plants and animals that not only benefit us, but the ecosystems that they are a part of. Let's focus on the human aspects, however. Many animals provide services that, if these animals were to become extinct, we could lose many, if not all, of our food sources. It would cost much less money trying to save these animals than trying to engineer new food sources. It is obvious that we need to save endangered species for the benefits of not only our planet, but also future generations of humanity. Luckily, there are people who are dedicating their lives to just that. Wildlife rangers hired by WWF or World Wildlife Fund, and many other organizations work tirelessly to save endangered species. So what can we do to help? We can thank them for all that they do and let them know that their work is greatly appreciated. So that is what I did. For my project, I chose the Wildlife Cards project. My goal for this was to have well-drawn and written cards mailed out to wildlife rangers who protect endangered species to let them know that their work is important and that people really do care about what they do. So how did I go about making these cards? Step 1. I decided the number of cards and which animal species to draw/write about. So I chose to make 4 cards, 1 elephant, 1 rhino, 1 tiger, and 1 sea turtle. I also chose these because they were the recommended species on the DoSomething website. So step 2 was to research these animals. I was looking for information on why they're important, why they're unique, some statistics about how many are left within the world, and other things like that. And all this information was shared previously in this video. Step 3. I completed the cover drawings of the cards. So here are each of my cards that I drew. I tried to make them different and creative, and you can pause the video for a closer look at each of these. Step number 4, I wrote out on the back of the cards. So basically what I wrote on these is I shared a fun fact about myself to make it more personal. I also thanked the ranger for their work, and I shared why the animal is important to me. And again, you may pause the video to read them in depth and look at them more closely. And for step 5, my final step, I mailed these cards to WWF, so here I am sending them off. And basically WWF, once they receive my cards, they're then going to distribute them to various wildlife rangers around the world. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you are inspired to help save our endangered species. Peace out, brothers.